Tommy Polytechnic College, Bassar. Direct or APJEE. Admissions for 3 years Diploma Engineering in Civil, EEE and CSE. Scholarship benefits from government. Campus interview in selected departments by South Indian Management.
As you are aware, in Arunachal Pradesh recently the cases of drug use is increasing by many-fold across the Arunachal Pradesh. So in the past 10 days or so, we have recovered more than 500 grams of the contraband drug substance. We means all around the Arunachal. In one case which was registered in SIT in May, during the May we have seized about 350 grams of the contraband heroin, but one of the accused was still at large. So we were keeping a technical surveillance on that accused, Mr. Dora Tanu, and on a tip-off on 4th of September, on the tip-off we have got hold of Dora Tanu and one of his associates, and we have recovered 153 grams of heroin and 64,000 cash. Entire detail is in the Annexer 1, and in this case we have totally recovered more than 500 grams of heroin, 2 vehicles and cash of around 70,000 plus. And recently on 13th 9, Itanagar Capital Police have also got hold of 2 accused. In fact, those accused were being followed by the Longding Police. So on the information sharing of Longding Police, Capital Police have arrested 2 accused and they have seized around 372 grams of the contraband substance. The brief has already been done by the SP Capital. And this is not all. Still means you will get good news in days to come very recently. Things are going on in the background. Then I want to update you about the Axis Bank fraud case. It was a Arunachal Pradesh police welfare account was maintained with Axis Bank, Itanagar branch. But someone has fraudulently closed that account, opened a new account and taken away 42 lakh rupees. So we have already arrested 4 persons, but one Mr. Vishwajit Pandey was at large. We were continuously following him, monitoring him, but because of the lockdown we could not go out. But as soon as he came back to Itanagar, we have arrested him. So by and large, all the accused have been arrested. Total of 42 lakh rupees, 19,000, 42 lakh 19,000 rupees has been recovered, and Arunachal Pradesh Police Welfare Fund has got their money back. Then there was a lot of discussion that PRC related cases, what is being done on that. So I want to tell that SIT has been assigned with 10 of the cases. All the 10 of the cases have been finalized. In 5 cases we have submitted the charge sheet. In remaining 5 cases, because they were amongst the against the unknown accused, so because of lack of any CCTV footage or any name, we have to send them untraced. But still, if we get any clue about the culprit, we can reopen it and investigate it further. And the good news is that in the 2 cases, please see Annexer 2, in the 2 cases, Itanagar PS case number 59 by 2019 and Itanagar PS case number 60 by 2019, that our Sessions Court has, CJM Court UPA has summoned 25 culprits, not culprits, or accused who have been charged under various sections. So we have the list of all the 25 accused. The summons has been served to each of them, and their next date of hearing is 2nd December 2020. So this is our commitment that we will try to prevent any kind of damage to property and life by the rogue element, and somehow if they are still successful to do it, we will not leave them, we will go behind them and bring the cases to conclusion at the earliest possible time, so that there should not be any feeling that okay कुछ भी करने से होगा और पुलिस आगे कुछ नहीं करेगा, हम लोग बच के निकल जाएगा. After that, in police modernization, government has sanctioned a fund of rupees 6.1 crore under the TCL action plan. So there is a plan of procuring 120 vehicles of various kinds, and apart from that 120 vehicles under the TCL action plan, Arunachal Pradesh Police is also in process of procuring 62 PCR vehicles for the districts. All the 62 PCR vehicles are Scorpios. Some of them have been delivered and the others will be delivered shortly. So all these vehicles are likely to be rolled out during the police week in the first week of November 2020. To review the entire law and order situation and various issues, usually we conduct SP's conference here under the guidance of DGP sir, but because of COVID, this time we have done a video conference. In that entire issue, all the issues related to police, welfare, crime, law and order were discussed. This conference was conducted yesterday. Say R.P. Upadhyay sir, IPS, DGP Arunachal Pradesh has chaired that conference. Our IGP Chuku Apa sir, IGP Apurvitin sir, DIGP Madhur Verma sir, and all the senior officers whoever are in THQ have attended it, and all the district SPs from the various districts have attended it through the NIC center through video conference. So by and large, we have discussed about the PI cases. Particular focus was crime against women and children. So all the SPs have been given target to finalize all the cases, and particularly those against women or crime against women and children. They should be finalized not later than 6 months. And secondly, we will again review these things in the first week of November. Thereafter, there is an issue of departmental inquiries. There were a large number of departmental inquiries pending because of either of the delinquent got transferred or the inquiry officer got transferred. So this thing was, sir was monitoring it for a long time. So we have come to a situation where almost all the departmental inquiries which are more than 2 years old have been finalized. And the third issue was the implementation of CCTNS project. As you are aware that every year there is a DGIT conference which is headed by Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister of India. So every time in the status of Arunachal Pradesh in CCTNS was quite low. Even among the hilly state, northeastern state and other hilly state, our performance was very low. We were able to fill about less than 30% of the data which was to be done. So this matter was taken up by Honorable DGP sir after this conference. So within 6 months we have filled, as on 15th September, we have filled 82% of data. So this is quite a remarkable progress. After that, sir has reviewed the various infrastructure project which is going on, police related infrastructure. Somewhere some police station is being constructed, other some quarters being constructed. So those things were monitored. And finally, we have reviewed the police personnel who are positive for COVID-19. Please refer Annexure 3. As on date, as on 17th 9 means yesterday, till yesterday, we have total of 334 cases positive. Out of those, 267 have been recovered. 67 are still active cases. And by God's grace, there is no fatality or casualty on our part. Sir has directed all the SPs and the unit in charges that they should take extreme care of the police personnel who are being found positive. Whatever they require should be what we can provide them, it should be provided to them. And a general direction has been issued anyone who is more than 50 years of age or even less than 50 years of age, if there is some comorbidity, they should not be given that active duty like COVID related duty, neither at COVID care center, nor at the check gate, nor at quarantine center, if any. And then there, in the end, there is one, yesterday our DGP sir has rolled out an online feedback survey. So that survey is available, that has been tweeted by the Twitter handle of DGP sir and by the Twitter handle of PRO Arunachal Police. I request you all that you please popularize this survey so that we can get to know what are the deficiencies we are facing, so that we will try to improve upon that. There is a printout of the 10 questions are there. Printout has been annexed 5 where you can see what are the questions. So I request you all to popularize the survey and maybe require the public to.
Drug menace is a serious problem not only in Arunachal Pradesh. It's all over the world. Various kinds of drugs are available in the market. A lot of youngsters' life get spoiled because of drug abuse, and it's a very, very serious issue in the society now. And we are very lucky to have an NGO who has developed an app. And Navan Sarvan himself is a software engineer, and he has personally developed this app. And we thought of something different where the complaint, the registration of case, that interface is somewhere it is so convenient or easy, where we get maximum complaint. In the process we end up minimizing drug abuse and drug peddling. This app is being launched. Yesterday we had a soft launch by our director. Now we are going to have a trial run of this, and as a pilot project we'll run this app in Papumpare and Itanagar capital region. So how does it work? Public will download the app, and then from wherever they are, if they find someone is peddling drug or using drug, they click the photograph, or they call from that location. That this, if they are not able to click a photograph of the user or peddler, person sends a message to the server. Server will be maintained by the NGO, and the message will flash in our control room, and the officers, police officers will be registered, and all the police officers will be registered, especially the OC, SDPO and the SP, they will register, they will be responder. So when the message is flashed, the nearest police officer where the location, where the incident has taken place, nearest the officer on the nearby, say in Itanagar, if it happens, the message is flashed, the OC Itanagar will respond immediately. If it happens, if the report is from Naharlagan, the Naharlagan OC will respond to the call immediately and rush to the spot, and then the informer. As of now, we have put it this way: the informer will remain anonymous.